Now we will start with the questions that have 5 points for each. In question number 17, Sarah chose a few of the following shapes and said, amongst the shapes I have chosen, there are two colored ones, two large ones, and two round ones. What is the smallest number of the following shapes that Sarah could have chosen? Okay, so at first, two colored. So we need to choose and two big and two round. So we should select this one and this one. Now we need extra big one. Now we have two colored and one round shape. So we need extra one and it should be rounded. So we will select this one. Now we have two rounded shapes and two colored shapes and two big shapes. So the least number of shapes that Sarah could have chosen is 3 and B is the correct answer. In question number 18, three football teams participate in a sport tournament. Each team plays the other two teams exactly once. In each game, the winner gets 3 points and the loser doesn't get any points. If the game finishes in a draw, each team gets 1 point. At the end of the tournament, which number of points is it impossible for any team to have? Okay, so each team will play two games. So either he will win in the two games, so he will get 3 and 3. So 6 is possible. The other possibility for the team is to not win in any game, so 0 and 0. So the other possibility is 0, so also 0 can be possible. And another possibility is to finish in a draw in each game, so 1 and 1. So we will have two, or finish in a draw in one and win in one. So four is also possible. So we will exclude 2 and 4. And the other possibility is to finish on draw and lose in one game. So here one is also possible. So also this one is not possible. So what is left is just D, and D is the correct answer. In question number 19, a pyramid is built from cubes, each with a side length of 10 centimeter. An ant climbed up and over the pyramid as shown by the red line. What is the length of the path walked by the ant across the pyramid? So here, if you notice here, we have this part is repeated here on the other side here. So we will calculate the distance here and multiply it by 2 with 2 and add this distance here. So here we have 10 and here we have 5, 15 and 10, 25 and here 5, 30 and here we have 10, so 40. So we have 40 here and we will multiply this 40 by 2 and we will add this 10 here. So we will get 90 and E is the correct answer. Okay, now in question number 20, Lama wants to put one of the pieces shown in the middle of the picture so that a child in A is able to travel to B and to E but not to D. She can rotate the pieces when she used it. Which two pieces could she use? Okay, let's look at these pieces and try to find which one is suitable. So at the first piece, we have this line here. So this line can connect between two houses opposite to each other. So we have B and E can be connected. And now here we can connect also between A and any other one. So A or F. So this one is correct, 1. Now let's look at 2. 2 is not possible because there is no straight line that connect to two houses that are opposite to each other. So this one is not correct. Here in 3, also we don't have that line, so it's not correct. Now here we have a line that connect, for example, E with B and C with F, but there is no connection with A where the child is, so also this one is not correct. Now here we have a straight line, so this one can be correct. Also here it can connect A and another one, so also this one can be correct. So the answer is 1 and 5, and E is the correct answer. In question number 21, Ahmed and Saleh start moving from point A with the same speed in the direction shown. Ahmed walks around a square-shaped garden and Saleh walks around a rectangular-shaped one. They meet again at A. What is the smallest number of laps around a square-shaped garden that Ahmed could do to meet Saleh there? Okay, now Ahmed will go across this square garden. So when he complete one lap here, so he will cross 20 because here 5 and 5 and 5 and 5 is 20. So here Saleh also, if we count 20 here, so 20, 10, 15 and 20. Okay, now Ahmed will go again across the garden 20 with 20, and Khalid will continue also. Here we have 5, 10 and 20. Now Khalid is here. Okay, and Ahmed is here. Okay, now Ahmed will continue for the third time and go with 20 across the garden, and Ahmed will continue, Saleh, sorry, will continue from here and go 5, 15 and 20. So after 3 times for Ahmed to go across this square garden, they will meet again in this point A, so C is the correct answer. We can solve it in another way, so we can say that each time Ahmed is crossing the square garden, he is going through 20 meter as a distance. So for example, if he go 3 times, so he will cross it for 3 times, and he will take it will take like it will took 60 meter to cross it 3 times. So and for Saleh to cross this rectangular park here, so the perimeter of this park is 30, so he needs 2 times to go through this park to cross this number, which is 60. So we need 2 30s here. So we need 3 for each 2 here. So, and C is the correct answer. In question number 22, 5 children add some plums. Lara add 2 plums more than Sarah. Suad add 3 plums fewer than Lara. Fatima add 1 plum more than Suad and 3 plums fewer than Reem. Which 2 girls add the same number of plums? Okay, now if you assume that Lara add 5 plums, so Lara add 2 plums more than Sarah, so Sarah must be less by 2, so Sarah is a 3. So in Suad, add 3 plums fewer than Lara, so Suad must be 2 here. And Fatima add 1 plum more than Suad, so Fatima must be here 3 also. And 3 plums fewer than Reem, so Reem must be here 6 because Reem is more by 3. So here the 2 girls that add the same number of plums are Sarah and Fatima. But before selecting B, which is the correct answer, let's assume different numbers and see. For example, if Lara add 8 plums, so Sarah will 8 less by 2, so we will have here 6, and Suad less than Lara by 3, so here we have 5, and Fatima more than Suad by 1, so we will have here 6, and Reem more by 3, so we will have here 9. So here also we got the same answer, which is Sarah and Fatima add the same plums, and B is the correct answer. In question number 23, the smaller caterpillar shown in the picture curls up to sleep. What might that look like? Okay, here, if we look here at the first one here, the head, and compare it with the answer in A. So we have this one, the orange one, and then we have black, and here black, and then we have yellow, so here yellow, and then we have black again, black, and then we have yellow, so yellow, and then black, and then yellow, and then black. So this one could be the correct answer. Now if we go again and check B, so uh, we have orange, so orange, and then black, black, and then yellow, yellow. Now we cannot go to the black, so here it's far a little bit, so this one can be the answer. The same way here, if we go from orange to black, and then to yellow, and then to black, and then if we go to yellow, so here we cannot go to the black again, so also this one is not correct. And similarly here is not correct, and here is not correct, so A is the correct answer. In question number 24, in the grid, the same number is hidden under the same color square to the right of each row. The sum of the numbers hidden under the squares in that row is given. Which number is hidden under the black square? Okay, to solve this question, let's look at the first and the last rows. Here we have two yellow squares and one gray, and here we have one yellow and two gray. So if we sum these two rows, we will have 3 yellow and 3 gray. It is equal to 34 plus 26, which is equal to 60. Okay, now here in the second row, we have just one green and one yellow. So we will divide this 60 by 3 because this one is the sum of 3 yellow and 3 green. So here we just have one yellow and one green. So if we divide this 60 by 3, we will obtain 20 by 3. Yeah, we will obtain 20. Then we have 20 plus this black square, and we will obtain 32. So 32 minus 20 is equal to 12, and D is the correct answer. And by solving this question, we have reached the end of this exam. See you in the next videos.